Welcome back, y'all, and happy Saturday. This is the Bluechip Breakdown, and I'm your host, Bull. Day 7 of spring camp in 2025. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. P and I will be going live here in about an hour or two with all the news, notes, and thoughts from Day 7, and we already have a lot to share with you. So first, we're going to be starting off with the offensive lineman and moving that heavy sled. William Satterwhite looks very good. I think he's going to be perfectly fine playing at center. Nick Moore, he's another one as a true freshman playing at center. Came in, I think, primarily just to play center. But just look at how strong he already looks. Really good, I think, body composition for him as a young guy. Lance Hurd, he's looking good. Now, with this sled, y'all, you have to have really good form. It's a heavier sled, and it's going to mimic actually going up against, one of those linemen, right? So it's tougher to move, and they're getting in some really solid work. I love to see that. Nick Moore, you see that burst, right? For a bigger guy, he's like 6'3", maybe 315, 320, but he's really, really quick. This is Gus Hill. He's going to be one of our backup centers. He's definitely a veteran, but we've got like 5 or 6 different center bodies. David Sanders, his body just looks very well put together. I think he's still gaining weight. He might be up over 300 pounds. He said that he wanted to start the season off at 305. He's still got plenty more time to get all that together, but I think he's probably going to start the season at about 315. Now, look at Wendell Moore. He dropped 20 pounds from last season. Came in, to me, he looks really good, but the burst off of the football, that's very impressive for a guy this size, and he is a absolute dog. Now we've got Nico throwing it to Mike Matthews just on a quick little hitch. We didn't do a whole lot of this last season, at least not in practice. But I love the simple fact that Nico's throwing catchable footballs. He's not throwing it too hard, just throwing it nice and easy. He looks very smooth. I think that Ethan Davis looks good. Let's see what we got on this one. So we move to the other hash. Okay, so we see that ball fake. That one's going to Braylon Staley. He looks good. So I'm proud of that. I'm happy to see that. We need these wide receivers to step up. And here goes Chris Browser. You see how tall and long he is. He looked very comfortable catching the football there. This is G-Mac throwing it to Brame. Obviously, Brame's going to have to step up in a major way. Not quite sure when Miles Kitselman will be back, but those young guys will get their opportunities. And I know that the coaches are watching that very closely. So far, so good with all the passes. They're definitely on target. This is Kyle Miller. That's the wide receiver I told you. He's from Long Beach, which is where Nico's from. Travis Smith looking great. You know what I mean? I keep on saying I think he's going to have a great season. Let's see what we got right here. This is Nico throwing it to Mike on an out. So it looked like the splits were a little bit tighter there. That's good to know. Those are outside wide receivers, and they're able to run outs. Like we talked about, I feel like the splits will get condensed a little bit this season on a more frequent basis. Now we've got Nico throwing it to Ethan Davis. He's got to step up in a major way, but he's looking good. He's looking really confident. Actually, right there behind Nico, that was Champ Mons. That's the quarterback that I've been talking about from 2028 class. Braylon Staley looked good right there. But Champ Mons, he's got on, I think, like red pants or something like that. You'll see him standing next to Coach Hype too. But yeah, he's going to be really good. So this is a pass from Merck that was really low, okay? And this is Travis Smith making a great catch. But something else for us to watch out for, because Merck talked about wanting to get some more zip on his passes. He changed the way that he's holding on to the footballs and things like that. He felt like he had more zip, but that's not good. I mean, in Tennessee's offense, you got to be able to make these really long passes. You have to have a strong arm, and he missed a lot low last season. So I'm watching to see if he can get his passes, up in the breadbasket for these wide receivers and tight ends on some of the, deep out passes and all of those things moving forward. But right there, we see Brame getting coached up by the tight ends coach, Coach Abe. And that's Nathan Roberts. He's a walk-on guy, but I like what I've seen from him so far. So now we've got Caleb Beasley working with Boo Carter, just working on your hips. And actually, I think that in that drill, I think that Caleb Beasley's hips might have looked better than Boo's did. And it's rare that I would ever say that, but Caleb Beasley's looking really good. I just want to say it that way. And Kobe Thomas, he's also looking really good. I think that this might be maybe like a goal line situation, right? So just working on playing those fades, playing the out breaking routes, playing the in breaking routes in a goal line situation. Caleb Beasley is looking very good. Okay, he's looking really, really good. And so Kobe Thomas, he looked pretty good on that rep as well. As y'all can see in the background, several visitors came up today. And right here, this is Coach Seth. So this is he was teammates with Coach Hype back at OU. I think that he played fullback, but he's been a long-time offensive coordinator, and he's going to bring a whole lot to this team. But that's it for these clips today. But again, P and I will be coming out here in about an hour or so, going deeper into detail with what happened on day 7. I hope that you join us. Please do make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see y'all in just a minute. Peace.